G'day, legend. Welcome to the Rory Bland Show, the beginning of season 1 of this spectacular show. Very excited, grateful to have you here. Thank you for your time and attention. I know you could be watching a million other things or tuning in, and you're here, so thank you so much. It means the world to me. I've been wanting to do a show like this for, 8 years. I bought a podcasting course in 2015, and I was like, I am going to rake it in. 8 years later, I didn't do anything with it. So here I am, and I'm just really excited to actually get an idea up and running that I've had for 8+ years. So we're finally here. The intention of this episode is basically just to run through what is the Rory Bland Show, what you can expect, what kind of content's going to be on here, a tiny bit about me. I'll save all the info about me. We'll get to know each other a bit more, and also through my other main content on my main channel, Rory Bland. Firstly, I'm Rory Bland. 33 years old, live in Brisbane in Australia. I have a 5-year-old. He'll be 5 in like 2 weeks. Absolute light of my life. Love the little dude. And I am a full-time content creator. I started making content a very long time ago, 2011 or 12. It was actually around like green smoothies and raw food and plant-based food. And in 2022, last year, I started documenting my health journey with the carnivore diet and GAPS diet. And it changed my life forever in so many ways, not just my health, not just my mental health or my emotions, but also my career. And I was able to leave doing editing and creative directing for businesses, and now I full-time make content for myself thanks to my amazing sponsors, affiliate programs, AdSense, and a bunch of other cool stuff I've got down the track. Dream come true. And now here we are running a podcast as well. I mainly produce content on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, bit of Facebook, definitely not MySpace. That was definitely so glad you cannot see any of those photos from me that long. November 2022, I started documenting my 30-day series around the carnivore GAPS diet, and in 10 weeks gained over 400,000 followers, which was absolutely insane. And it's been a wild ride, that is for sure. And I'll share more about that in another time. But it's landed me to this incredible place where I've got an amazing audience and community. Love you guys so much. It allows me to do this for my job. The reason I wanted to start this podcast is because partially I wanted to do this for, 8 years. And so now we're here. My life is a journey of ticking things off on my bucket list. There are billions of things that I want to do in this life, and I'm just ticking them off slowly but surely. Tick, 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 tick. I've done a lot of things so far. There's a lot of things to go. Podcast is one of them. I'm also very multi-passionate. I've got a lot of interests around all sorts of things. I really hyper-focus my interest and follow my dopamine around like really weird micro interests, just obsess about them for a while, and then I kind of typically move on to another thing. But there's a few things that are very core for me. One is personal growth, very interested in that. 2 is content creation, absolutely obsessed with that, the whole creator economy. And 3, another one is regenerative agriculture. And that fits into my bigger vision of why I'm doing that. So, why a podcast? Well, one day maybe Spotify will swing us a 100 million deal, just like they did for old mate Joe Rogan. That'd be nice. If I had 100 mil, I would put 5 million of that into Lamborghinis. No, I'm kidding. I would probably put most of it into regenerative agriculture, if I'm completely honest, because we are in a really bad space in the world. We've got less than 55 harvests left, which means less than 55 years of growing good quality food in the topsoil. It's incredibly alarming. I watched this documentary called Kiss the Ground, changed my life, and it would change your life as well. But I realized if it's meant to be, it's up to me. All these modern agricultural practices, everything from monocrop agriculture to GMOs to pesticides and everything that we're doing is destroying the planet. People think it's because of these cute little cows doing farts in the grasslands. It is not. In fact, they're one of the best things for the planet animal, like good regenerative animal agriculture, not factory farming. That stuff is absolute shite, but the good things, the good types of agriculture. And so, I just basically want to build a huge content machine Very similar to Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan, my own version of it, the Roryverse, I call it. And then just start directing attention and funds into building my own farms, investing in other people's farms, getting people to invest in agriculture with voting with their dollar. That's like my long-term vision with this. So Spotify, my DMs are open. Email me, rorybland.com. Hit me up till I get that sweet $100 million check. I'm just basically building everything step by step to work towards there. So the kinds of things that I will be sharing about on here, it will range around the things that I'm interested in, but the general gist of it is gut health, is regenerative agriculture, personal growth, biohacking, spirituality, bit of entrepreneurship. We'll kind of see where everything flows from there. That's typically what all the episodes in season 1 are centered around, is those types of topics, plus also food, of course. I've already filmed season 1 and the episodes are really incredibly insightful. I've learned a lot personally, and I feel like even if you just take 1% of what you've learned in each thing, implement something, a little aha moment in your life, things will change for the better. It's not about doing 100% overnight. Step by step, your life can change. If you did 1% better every day in 100 days, you've 100% changed your life. Plus it's compounding too. So that's the intention. Learn something, take action, move forward. And perhaps these people that I connect you with, something that you hear is going to be the aha moment that shifts something in your life forever. So I'm really excited about all the people that I'm bringing on. As we speak right now, I have dropped 3 episodes for you to binge on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. So if you're on YouTube, I would highly appreciate a subscribe. Trying to get to the first 1,000 subscribers and first 4,000 watch hours, because then we can monetize this podcast, which would be sweet. And thank you to my amazing sponsors that I'll be bringing on. Keep this free for you guys and introduce you to products that I'm using that I think are genuinely good. I thought about where my life is going to be when I'm 60. What am I going to be doing? Am I going to be creating content? What is it going to look like? I think I'm always going to create stuff. I've always created stuff my whole life, but what's it going to look like? Will I be doing big elaborate videos? Will I be the face of it? Or will I be a bit more chill and be in my like wisdom phase, like my Jordan Peterson kind of, has a huge team around him and he just drops bombs, I think that's kind of where I want to be at some stage. If I practice, then by the time I'm 60, then I'll have a good podcast. Everything is practice until then. And I'm just learning as I go. My expertise is short 60-second, under 60-second videos. So still figuring out this long form, but luckily all the amazing people I speak to have a lot of things to say. I may do some of my own individual solo episodes, but I'm not sure. We'll see how things unfold, but I do have a bunch of really cool episodes in season 1 for you. These interviews have also been an incredible opportunity for me to come out of my shell. Even though I'm very outgoing online, I've been very introverted for quite a while, and so I'm breaking free of that shell and overcoming those sorts of things and putting myself out of my comfort zone. And it's been incredible so far. Just the people I'm chatting to are incredible. Can't wait to introduce you to them. If you got any feedback on the things you like, don't like, please comment on my YouTube or just hit me up on IG, Instagram, or you can leave an email as well through my website. I don't know what else to add, so I think I'm just going to wrap it up there. But all the show notes and everything like that will be on my website, rorybland.com. Just go to the podcast section or the blog. You can find it all there. And also, I have a really dope newsletter, rorybland.com/newsletter. So go suss that out. The best thing that you can do to support this is to subscribe if you're on YouTube, leave a comment, or if you're on iTunes, Spotify, those other things. If you like the things, then leave a 5-star review. That'd be really great. Follow it, that sort of thing. But yeah, again, thank you. Welcome to the Rory Bland Show. By the way, if you are listening to this on whatever platforms and you're not watching it, you're missing out on YouTube, because the animation that I made at the start, low key, was actually, I think I did a pretty good job. I'm by no means an animator at all, but I spent several hours putting together something that I felt really encapsulates part of me. And this is an opportunity for me to share a part of me that I've been really afraid to share, and a new wave of creativity, a new style of content. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that fun little intro. I enjoyed making it. Hopefully more of that to come. Anyway, see you in the next video, which if you're on YouTube, you can watch right here, right there. And you can subscribe somewhere around here as well. It's really awesome.